Hello guys, this video we are going to talk about IAS. What is IAS and how it works and how it can be um, resolved if there is any issue from IAS. Okay, so what is IAS? The IAS is Internet Information Services. Okay, so this is nothing but see IAS, which is this is an application used to publish the website. See, we have lots of websites, right? Like www.google.com, www.yahoo.com, www.hp.com, ibm.com, microsoft.com. So these all are the IAS sites, IAS websites. Okay, these all the sites configured using IAS applications. Okay, so and how the architecture is using this the IAS applications. See, there is a command inet manager, inet ngr. Using that command, the IAS feature first we need to install on the server 2003 or 2008 or server 2012, wherever it is. Once install the IAS features, okay, you need to create, and there is an option application pools and websites. So we need to create the application pools and we need to create that websites. So so here I'm just give little bit of introduction about IAS. Okay, so later we'll discuss with the slides for how the IAS can be installed. Okay, so that and all we'll see it later. Okay, now this video I'm going to talk about what is IAS and how to stop the IAS application pool, how to browse IAS application web images, and how to fix if there is any issue. Okay, so first thing, um, what are the IAS services in Windows? Okay, so first the main services are IAS admin services, then www World Wide Web Service, then IAS metadata services, then DNS client services. So these are the main services which should be running. So then only the IAS functionality should be happen. The sites, all the websites should be visible for the end users. Okay, so um, okay, so now the second one. See, I have told you that there are application proceed. First, there is an issue, like if there is any issue or IAS sites or IAS website not working. So first thing you need to check whether the particular IAS application pool started or not. In that screenshot you can see there is an application pools, right? So on that application pools you can check. If you click on that, there will be a pools that will be, you can make a status whether you can able to start and stop. First thing you need to check. Second thing you need to check IAS websites whether it can be browsing or not. From it, the websites can be able to browse internally or not. If you go there, you just browse, see under sites, mysites.com, right? So if you click on this the any of the one folder virtual directory, see the right side you can see browse my site on 72. See if you click on that, it will show you whether the websites it's getting open or not internally locally, whether it is working or not. Okay, third one, you need to check services, IAS admin services, and www services, IAS metadata services, the DNS client services. These services and all you have to check. If anything, then you can go ahead and restart the service, but before that you need to get downtime, because while restarting the IAS services there will be an impact. So you need to get proper downtime, then only you can restart the IAS related services. Okay, so still the issue not fixed, still the websites are not accessible, it not connecting, then how you can troubleshoot further? See, there are, you need to first you need to check IAS reset, then IAS recycle. These two you can try. IAS reset, nothing, you just open the command prompt with run as administrator and just type IIS space reset. So whichever the IIS application install, all the applications will get restarted. Okay, so that may fix the issue, then websites will be accessible. If still that also not works, IIS recycle, you need to go to that particular website, then right click, then you need to the services tab, you need to stop, and then you need to refresh from the particular application, reset particular application websites. So these are the troubleshooting steps. Okay, so if that will fix, probably if that also not fixed, you need to check ports, IIS ports, all the ports, what are the ports, IIS ports, from the configure whether it is telnet succeeded or not. You need to check from the IIS ports like 80 HTTP ports, and same time DNS, and these are the ports number you need to verify, like net state, whether the ports are listening or not. Using that command net state, you can check whether the IIS ports are listening or not. Okay, if that also looks good, then what do you need to check? Then you need to find the logs, then event logs, IIS application logs, IIS logs. See, normally IIS logs will be stored under C www root, under there will be IIS logs. So you need to open that, you need to find any issue you can able to get or not. Then you also parallelly you need to check Windows events, like application events, system events, so that also you need to check. Okay, so these are the troubleshooting steps to fix any issues related to the IIS issues. Okay, so I hope you understand a little bit the just introduction and understanding about what is IIS and how the functionality and what are the services and how it can be, how what are the troubleshooting steps. So please comment me if you have any doubt, or if you want me to any more topic from the IIS to be covered, and please comment me. I'll be coming up with more details in the next session. So, and please also subscribe the channel and support me. I'll come up with next session. Thank you guys. Bye.